Let's talk about the semantic model in Fabric. The semantic model in Fabric is the structured data layer that define relationship, business logic, and calculation on top of raw data. Why we need this is basically it's going to make it easier for a user to analyze data using BI tools like Power BI. So it's going to be helpful and it's going to be way easier for data analysis. So we'll be exploring semantic model in this demo video. I'll create semantic model on data warehousing. So in my demo, what I'm going to do is I will be create the data warehouse with the sample data, and then I will do the semantic model. I will create the semantic model as a part of the relationship, and then we'll be exploring data through Power BI or Power BI like Power BI tools. I'll show that. Before we jump to that demo, why we need the semantic model, right? So why we need the semantic model is basically the business user can easily query the data. No need to write the complex SQL query to analyze the data by the business user. Define the business logic like KPI, measure, and hierarchies through the semantic model. Will be improve the performance in this model. It will support Power BI, Excel, and other BI tools, and is going to be centralized governed data access. That's why that's the reason we'll be using semantic model. And the difference between the semantic model versus our traditional data warehouse right here is semantic model is business friendly view of data. It has a measure KPI relationship, DAX and max queries function, utilize the fast reporting and things like that. So without further ado, let's go to our portal in Fabric and then do this demo. So here is my Fabric Studio. I will be, like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the data warehouse and with a sample database right here. So I'm in my workspace. I'm going to create the data warehouse at first. Warehouse. So I'm going to choose the warehouse here, and I need to give semantic model data warehouse. Let me say the data warehouse name just like this. As soon as it's create the data warehouse environment, I will be having the sample data on this data warehouse, so we can perform semantic model. So out of here, I'm going to select this sample data and click the sample data. As soon as I click, it's going to create my data warehouse with those sample data. As soon as this is completed, there will be some dimension and fact table. So a couple of dimension table will be available in here, and we'll explore soon the semantic model once you have the data there. Sorry. So my sample data is just loaded. In this sample database, it sounds like we have the date, geography, time, trip, and warehouse. So trip is basically, this is a taxi revenue database. It sounds like sample database. We just install. We have this date. We have geography table, team geography, and we have a trip table and weather table, right? So the next, what we are going to do is going to create the semantic model as a part of our reporting. So for that, I'm going to click on reporting tab here. We'll be doing some reporting by semantic model. So as soon as I click the reporting, there are manage default semantic model versus there's a new semantic model tab here. So I'm going to create my semantic model. I'm going to name the semantic model is new semantic model, right? So it's going to use this workspace of mine, and then I will be selecting the table that I want to make create the relationship. So for that, I'm going to choose only date, geography, and I'm going to do weather and trip. This 4 table, I will be choosing this 4 table to create that relationship. Not, I'm going to skip this time, medallion, and the license table, but I'll choose these other 4 table to create this model. Once that completed, I just need to this model will create the relationship. So I choose those 4 table right here, right? So as soon as I choose this 4 table, it just gave me these 4 table option here. Now I should be able to create the relationship between these four tables. So I'm gonna let me bring this trip table in between, and then let me have other geography, date, and weather table on other way around. So this is just like the fact and dimension modeling, like it's just you don't have the dimension fact, but no, we will be creating the relation between this table. So we already have um, structure, column structure that we can build the relationship. So in order to build the relationship, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a date ID column from the date table, and I have the date ID column in trip table as well. So I'm gonna drag and drop this table to here. So it will pop up the new to new relation. So I can choose date ID, and these cardinality relation. It's automatically select the many to one, but actually this is one to many. So I can choose this and change that system. So I updated one to many, and this is active. I'm gonna make that as an active relationship. This is isn't click already there. So I'm gonna click on save here. With that, is going to create one to many relationship between date and trip table. I'm gonna do the similar activity for the geography versus trip. So in this geography, I have the geography ID, and I'm gonna choose drop off geography ID in trip table. Geography and geography. I can if I choose differently, I can make that adjustment here as well. Then I'm gonna make cardinality relationship one to many here as well, and then this will be the active relationship for our work. So I can click on save, and then this created the active one to many relationship. Similarly, right here, I'm gonna do the same geography ID with the drop of geography ID one to many and active, and then save. All right, so this is how we create semantic data modeling. So we just create the database relationship there using semantic model, right? So now we are ready to explore the data. We can explore the data here. So in order to explore the data, what we are going to do is I'm going to go back to my workspace here, the Leap workspace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my semantic model, transfer data to the transfer data. Okay, semantic model. I'm going to choose data warehouse. I'm going to choose. So this is what I have created: a semantic data warehouse, sample data warehouse, and then we created a semantic data model here. So if I click here in this modeling, I should be able to see this tab where I can explore the data. As soon as I click in this button, it's gonna create the new window where I can explore the data like we are doing in Power BI. So I'm gonna click here on this button. So this is not the Power BI, but it's going to work as a Power BI, like a Power BI. We can explore the data. We can analyze the data in this tab. We can make different kind of reports here, and then once a report is created, we can share those report to the user or related parties. So that is all the end goal that we are performing here through the semantic model. All right, so this page is refreshing. Let's wait a little bit of time. It's going to have Explorer semantic data warehouse. We'll be previewing the data. We'll be creating the matrix. We will be having the visual in a chart, pie chart, or varieties of chart. So since it's taking some time, let me refresh and see if it's going to give me a result. Click here again. Let me wait a little bit of time here. Okay, my page just refreshed right here. So all of this table like date, geography, trip, and weather has come up here. And then in this tab, I can have this matrix. And then based on this matrix, like I choose a month date from what I choose is month date. If and also I choose the year name. If I choose month date and this, and also if I choose some a value from this strip, I have a couple of options. If I choose them, my report will be look like this, right? So and the matrix up here, and then visual down here. So I can flip this display and side by side as well versus up and down. And what we could do is we can save this save as a copy or save as a report, and then we can share these to the user, your result, right? So this is what all about the semantic model. So this is all I want to cover about semantic model in Fabric. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.